Good morning. It's 3:15 in the morning, and I thought, why not jump on and listen to some drivel in the middle of the night? So here we have drivel with Daniel Grayson.
Normally I wake up and I'm like, oh,
And all of that brings me
today?
to my first
What today?
trailer that I got from this game. I technically
Fucking hell.
always knew that before Crimson Desert already.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
Oh, he's tired. Don't know how he's tired. He doesn't do anything.
If you think about it, but this game was a huge wake-up call for me. And
Can't believe how tired I am
for
this
you
morning.
as well, if you think about it.
It's that hour, man.
I wonder if he'll mention the lad setting about him on the golf course.
The hour's done us all in. It's done us all in.
I still feel like terrible, like stir-fried shite, tell you the truth.
Before buying the game. Specifically,
But we're on the last day of the month now, so we need to hammer some ad rev home.
shortly after release, like in the first hours. And this is honestly a very dumb thing.
Fuck
to
me.
do. Journalists have deadlines.
Morning,
Rush
morning,
their
Danny.
own job.
Wake
They
up,
have to
man.
release the reviews when the NDA drops to just get good clicks.
Oh, wakey,
rushing
wakey,
through
rise
the
and
game
shine.
as quickly as possible.
Getting up is Monday morning time.
Stay hydrated,
Same
people.
goes for
You look as tired
traders.
as
They
me,
just
babe.
want to get
Tired this
clicks, so
morning.
they rush through the game as quickly as possible.
No,
Some
you're not
traders
tired this
would
morning.
rather make a
You look
review
tired this
after
morning.
2 hours of playing the game and
Oh,
act like they have
I'm
played
tired this
more
morning, babe.
just to get good views instead of missing out on the views. And gamers,
Oh, fuck
finding
yeah.
a lot of negative reviews about the game had a time of 30 minutes, 1 hour, maybe 2 hours. Sometimes even less.
What's he watching?
And no game that big. There is no way you can tell if the game is good after just 2 hours. Even after 50 hours.
Good morning to the
I
few of you in the
feel
chat.
like I could do a good review for the game. I mean, I think the game
Morning,
was
DMT,
Love you,
mate.
baby.
Morning,
See you
Liam.
later.
Morning, Rich.
first region, still sidetracked.
Fucking
So
hell,
what I'm
knackered.
saying is that if
Oh,
you
I'm
don't
so
have a
tired this
trusted
morning.
creator,
Do feel better than I did yesterday, but I'm nowhere near better yet.
most
I don't know what's
of
the matter with me.
journalists and creator reviews before the
I really
game
don't know
drops
what's the matter with me this morning.
shouldn't be
I'm really tired.
Morning,
specifically
Lucy.
the
Morning,
bigger the
baby.
game
Morning,
is.
Adam.
You should pay close
Morning, Adam.
attention
Just
to
tired,
how
Mason.
much these people have
Respect
actually
that.
played the game,
I'm
because
actually
I
tired this
talked
morning. I'm not
to
normally tired, am I?
on the review Discord.
Wide awake, mate, normally.
Questions that
It's
most
very
people
rare I'm like this.
asked in this Discord, and you
But I'm
can
tired this
clearly
morning.
tell they have maybe played 10 hours before releasing a review. Absolutely nothing for such
No good way to do that, yeah.
Sounds out of sync on this, but I think it goes back into sync in a little
The
bit.
bigger the game, the
Fucking
lower the
cold water
chance
on your
that you
face,
will
mush.
make a good review after a short amount of time. Even you squads and made that
Gonna need more than cold water to sort that fate out. That face out. And fate. Mush.
I'm going to the gym in about an hour and a half.
frustrating
No, you're not. You've not been to the gym for ages. I think he's direct debit bounced.
game in the
I'm not filming, by the way. I'm just going.
You're not filming. You're live. Yeah, I feel shit. Less shit, but still shit. Yeah, pretty much that. Roman Reigns entrance VC on Raw. Oh, is Roman Reigns on Raw, is he? Forgot Monday Night Raw was on.
Wakey, wakey.
Forgot it was Monday night.
Rise and shine, Danny. Getting up, it's fucking cold water time, boy. Fuck. Oh,
Washing his face in the sink.
wakey, wakey.
Hello, unsung knobhead. I don't think it's a flu we've got. I think it's a virus. I don't feel worse than I've ever felt. But it's like a different kind of ill. It's weird. Hoodie's enough to give you nightmares. In this look, I've shaved my neck earlier and I've cut myself. I never cut myself shaving either. I'll be all right, though. I'll be all right. It's like I've tried to slip my own throat.
Fuck me, man. I think it's that Iowa businessman. I think he's done me in. Yeah, I think it's that Iowa businessman. I think he's done me in.
Yeah, it's the hour. It's the hour that the clock's moved. I mean, you could have just had an extra hour in bed, Danny. Nobody gives a shit. It's not like you've got anything to be up for. But isn't it weird, though, that the first time that he feels like shit is also after the first weekend of pay week from YouTube. We had that. I'm just saying. It's Could be nothing. But it definitely is something.
Let's have a drink. Oh man, I'm tired this morning. Oh, come on, Dad. Wakey, wakey. Fucking rise and shine, boy. Get it on. Off the daytime. Well, it's still night time, but it's daytime. I blocked you yesterday for saying I'd love to tell the odd lie. Well, I probably didn't block you. One of my mods might have blocked you.
Morning, Geordie lad. We've got 2 hours, 15 minutes of this shite from TikTok. That video I put out today on the main channel of Danny getting set about by the big lads in Birmingham at the driving range. It's doing very well views wise. I think that'll hit 10k. That I think it's done 5 now, nearly. It's only been up a few hours. I need to clip that for Facebook and TikTok, actually, don't I? I'll do that now whilst we're watching this drivel. I've just farted and it absolutely stinks. Not sure why I shared that. Great content from you and Red Rich. Thank you very much, Rob, mate. I really appreciate that.
Coffee and wake and bake, bro. Coffee and wake and bake.
The life of a slug.
Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. Eggs and bakey. Eggs and bakey. Wakey, wakey. I said wakey, wakey. Eggs and bakey. I said eggs and bakey. Wakey.
Oh, the insecure accents are coming out. It's better than pickled onion box.
Wakey.
Monster Munch box.
Well, doesn't have 78. This is 3%. And Black Myth Wukong was one of the greatest.
You know, a few people have said to me, right, that when I've lost me temper, it's something in real life, or when I'm annoyed about something in real life, I'm funnier on here. And that might be testament to what's going on here, because I'm pissed off, I'm genuinely pissed off.
Games I've ever played. We need to stop.
Because my life's fucking brilliant at the moment. I'm in a dead good mood and I've got loads to do. Loads of stuff that I want to do as well. It's not like, it's not a chore or anything. And I just feel like shit doing it.
Treating like 78 is a low score. There's always gonna be journalists.
You're not missing me farts at the moment, yeah. When I get ill, me farts are another level.
Extremely critical about games, and they will drag down the rating a lot. If 3 journalists give
I went to sleep quite early last night, bro.
10 points,
I went to sleep about
77.5. 78 is
10:30.
also need to
I was up about
I mean,
4:30.
dude, like, he has
So
zero idea what
normal
he's
6 hours sleep, bro.
I'm not saying that the issues that people criticize are not.
I'm just tired this morning, bro. Just one of them ones. It's rare I get like this,
The problems
This is
that
a rarity.
mentioned are
So enjoy it.
Like, you can't even just admit that he gets tired often. Danny, right, you're a middle-aged man. It's fine to be tired every now and then.
Me tired, folks.
Or at least some of them were there.
You shouldn't trump in front of your lass.
I'll wake up. I'll wake up.
But overall,
Sooner or later,
in terms of
I'll wake up.
quality and looking at the game like what it is supposed to be,
Morning, Liam.
is amazing.
Good morning, son.
I rarely
How are you
Yeah, right, actually, I shouldn't trump in front of her. From now on, I'll tell her to leave the room.
this morning?
Thanks, you're right.
You getting ready for work, boy?
adventure out of games, and it kind of really scratches an itch.
Have a good day, little man.
It also teaches me to just slow down and to stop.
Oh, I forgot how comfortable this chair is, Rach, you need to get a couple of these for your house. Because them things we're sitting on. But you're just meant to sit on them for 10 minutes and eat, aren't you? Oh, it's just beautiful.
Crazy handhold.
I don't know what the weather's going to be like for you today, son. Yes, shooter.
Join my fan club. You're all right, Danny, mate. You're all right.
Hopefully it's good.
Instead of just
The scaffolding in the rain ain't fun, is
but
it,
it's a
kid?
good thing to just slow down.
I know. You know your dad knows this
instead of
shit.
just becoming
Scaffolding in the rain ain't no fun, boy.
As a final result, it is a little early.
So I hope the rain stays off for you today.
The game definitely honestly,
I love me
it's
wallet.
like one of the best games I've played in a long time.
Shooter.
On par
Yay.
with crazy games like GTA, Expedition 33, Baldur's Gate,
Yes, shooter.
where it's meat, but it is its own
Morning, brother.
with its own design.
Well, afternoon.
If anybody would like to go over to Kick and buy your subscription, it's $4.99 a month. And I really need you to, because I need 25 subscribers to get monetized now.
For you, even.
I'm not questioning the game's philosophy.
Morning for me.
Feel free, if you're a member on here, to cancel your membership on here and go over to Kick and do it instead.
Afternoon for you.
The same price, and I get more of the money. So,
That are not applicable.
Yeah.
support Life on the Hedge.
Winter scaffolding is
More
brutal.
of the game, and by the amount of time that I already put into the game, looking where I am right now, I can clearly tell this.
Have you got your food ready, son?
A couple months
Get yourself some nice fucking munchies for work and that.
to kill some time until Phantom Blade 0 releases and GTA 6 releases and God
Tell everybody I said hello.
Halo releases. Oh, this
I forgot me smart cup as well.
year is gonna be crazy, man. Now, I want to know your thoughts.
From the West Midlands, bro.
Have you played the game?
Craig, did you see the post on Rackpool's Live yesterday about the Huskies, GDP, and the police? No, I don't know. I haven't seen that.
Got it already.
Think about it. I would
Hey, so
I've seen somebody in the comments saying that that GDP's been groomed by the Huskies, which he obviously has. Whether or not he's done what they're asking him to do or not, I don't know. I was saying you're welcome for the wallet. You look confused. I was very confused. Thank you for the wallet, Rich. Did he get me that for? I can't remember. Was that for Christmas or my birthday or something? Now
have you
I can remember you bought it, but that's about it.
section below. So share your thoughts.
What have you done for me lately? Ooh, 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 yeah.
have you heard about that Crimson Desert game?
My thoughts, and we could just
Because fucking
the discussion.
I've
You know, communicate.
so I've been told, right, that it's shit.
I've been told Bob's cheating on Laura, but you know,
But then I was watching some stuff. Right, Liam, I was watching some stuff last night, right? And it's like a fever dream of a game, son. So it's like do you know, like RPG, open world, like Dark Souls, fucking Witcher,
Valentine's Day, you little mug, special day. That was it. Valentine's Day, was it?
God of War, and everything you can think of. It's like basically somebody has took all the best parts of those games and put them all into one. Bro, you can ride dragons into battle.
And if you don't
Bro,
have time,
you can ride a bear.
thank you for watching this video.
Ginger, you can ride a bear, son.
Next one.
Ooh, I'd love an LV one.
You can ride.
I've got him. I've got like the boss version of this, like the Hugo Boss version of this, and I bought it just before lockdown, and it's literally like it's nearly in two halves now. But this feels a lot better made than the Hugo Boss one. Fucking lovely.
Have a bear as your mount, rather than a horse.
It's nice to have nice things.
I ain't joking with you. So I'm probably
You opened it while I was out at the garage. I do remember
gonna get it.
that.
I
yes.
heard it was shit, but now I watched some reviews on it. You should watch some reviews on it.
Can see live. Hyper optic. Full fiber.
It's out now. It's been out a week. It's called Crimson Desert, son. Some mad open world sword fighting RPG fucking sandbox mad game, bro. It's like fuck me. It's like magic mixed with sword fighting.
Morning, evening, morning. I think it's definitely morning now, mate.
Mixed with fucking riding bears into battle.
Tommy is now here.
Oh, fucking madness, bro. Do you know what I mean? Right, I swear it's called Crimson Desert. Have a look at it today. Because your dad's probably going to buy that, you know. Yes, Johnson, once I've completed Red Dead 2. Hey, son, have you even played and completed Red Dead 2? Thank you for the donation. I can't remember.
Have you even played and completed Red Dead 2? Have you even completed?
Did you play that game? I know you played Red Dead 1 with me when you was younger. But I didn't play Red Dead 2 at the time. So did you play Red Dead 2? Oh, you played it 3 times. It's fucking
Raid should definitely start doing gaming live.
brilliant, isn't it, Ginge? Yes, Al Johnson. I'm not
Terrible, innit?
joking with you, son. I swear to God, it's not. I wouldn't say it's as good as God of War. It's not took the top spot. But you know, like The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, I think it's probably as good as that.
Splinter and Danny, the perverts, assholes, are like the top of a wheelie bin. Dem, Jade, pure seedy, dirty, handed pred. The old Hyundai boot is full of Haribos and cable ties, duct tape.
hours into Crimson Desert.
Yes,
I've got Red Dead 2. Have you?
L. Johnson. He's fucking brilliant, isn't it, that game?
Has complete.
I couldn't agree more, Jason.
Like, I can't believe how good Red Dead 2 is, son.
I mean, it's still
I keep coming across stuff that I didn't even expect in the fucking game, like just shit that I would never even expect.
Played in a very, very long time. The combat is tight. You got a complex move list that makes you utilize
One of the best comments I've ever read, to be fair.
every button on your
I'm going to leave it on the screen for a bit.
controller. I often found myself having to check this.
I went on a fucking air balloon last night.
Like what abilities I
I
even
support Villa.
and I was in a state of
Yeah, I went on a fucking air balloon last night, son. It was fucking wicked, bro.
oh my god.
I now know he's gonna die. I now know my character's gonna die, son. I've got to that point in the game where I've realised he's gonna die of tuberculosis. He kept coughing in it, and then we got to chapter 6, son, and I've been to the doctors now, and he's like, "You got tuberculosis," and I'm like, "Oh no, that's a killer."
Have been interesting enough.
Do you know what I mean? So,
Even Danny even gets diseases on computer games. He's that dirty.
With the
all right, L. Johnson.
captured with some decent voice
But don't spoil anything. Don't tell me. I know he's gonna die, but don't tell me anything about the end of the game.
I feel like that's a
Dutch is going fucking crazy. He's gonna lose he'll lose his shit, I think. I know that
That was another fart.
Micah, I know he's a dodgy cunt, and I know I'm gonna get to kill that bastard at some point. Because I know he's got better of us killed. So the fucking game's brilliant.
species and things, or maybe you're fishing or
My chat, you know, YouTube, son, they are loving watching me stream
My favourite Danny G quote is, "Weed doesn't have any effect on me. All it does is change my mood."
that game.
every action.
They're loving it, you know.
That's one of my favourite.
And there's no skill level.
Yeah, he gave the game a fucking disease eye. Well, I think it's commonly referred to as, well, when people talk about computer viruses, this tuberculosis on a game wasn't exactly what I was thinking of, but you know.
They said to me, so Danny, we love watching you kill on Warzone,
If you find like a really
but this is much better watching you play a story game like this, because I get proper into the story, don't I? So
if there's
Yeah, we'll get it set up nicely for you soon.
a skill that you want, save up some artifacts and unlock it as early as you
I don't know if I told any of you this, right, but my laptop set on fire by itself recently, you know. It's still working, but the webcam appears to have burnt out, literally. There was smoke coming out of it and everything.
can. The game lets you have complete agency.
I was using the webcam to film at the time, and looking back at the footage, you can see the smoke coming out, like during it. And I was like, and I turned and looked at the laptop, and I was like, "Something's on fire." And Rach was like, "What?" And I put the light on. When I put the light on, the smoke had disappeared, and I was like, "Have I lost the fucking plot here?" And I mean, I can't ever show you that footage. Well, not on YouTube anyway.
Over your choices, and I know
Red Dead Redemption
it's
2.
a lot better than your run-of-the-mill open-world RPGs. What I'm describing here is gear-based
I need to just take the MacBook into the Apple shop and say, "Yeah, this set on fire, you Rajis."
progression. And if you've been around on my channel, you'll know that I'm especially into that type of gameplay. It's the same.
Ginge, you'll end up playing Crimson Desert before me,
World survival horror shooter.
because I know you'll end up downloading it. I just know you will, because it's your type of crazy game. You can then tell your dad what it's like, because you'll be playing it a month before me. I think I've got probably a month of playtime left on Red Dead before I completed it.
Still radiated.
Red Dead Redemption 2. It's brilliant, mate. It's fucking brilliant. Yes, easy peasy. Thanks for the donation. Bro, it's brilliant. I'm not joking with you, I swear. If you haven't played it, mate, get the game, play it. It's fucking ace.
As I'm sure you guys have all heard by now, the phrase
Yeah, Rockstar did GTA.
is making
Red Dead. Oh, Crimson Desert, son. Crimson Desert.
really might not like, and I think that
This seat's that comfortable compared to the ones at Rachel's house. I might actually fall asleep during this live, you know. See, when I got this chair, right, I got the Star Wars branded one. Because it's like done up like meant to be like a Stormtrooper one. Don't know if you can see there. And didn't realise, right, but the same chair without the Star Wars logo on it and the little design thing, it's about £150 cheaper. So I might get one of I'm going to get one of the ones that's not the Star Wars one, but still the Nobu chair, the same chair basically.
that's okay, maybe even a good thing. There's some friction in the
Yeah, get two of them for ages.
Witcher 3 I've completed. Red Dead Redemption 2.
So comfy.
resourceful. There are many ways to
I don't think there is a Red Dead Redemption 3, to be honest with you, mate.
to figure out the best way to go about it. For example,
Yeah, check it out, son. You will buy it. I'm your dad. I know as soon as you see that game, you're going to buy it.
Communicating to your kids over TikTok Live is weird to me. I suppose it's Ginger's probably in the house. It's probably the only way they can get their dad's attention, which is sad, really, isn't it?
You can then you'll be playing it for a month before I get to play
I can't imagine my dad sitting on TikTok Live.
it. You can tell your dad what it's like. You can give me a mark out of 10. If you say it's 10-10, I will definitely buy the game. At least
Well, he normally buys the stuff Ethan says is 10-10.
they'll have somebody that plays these types of games like me. You played it all your life, son. From a kid in it, you've always played the same types of games as your dad. So you can then give me a mark out of 10. But a lot of people last night were saying it's like 11 out of 10.
I don't know what that means.
And you'll really be able to appreciate what I would consider to be like truly the next generation.
It is a top 3 game.
Fidelity. You got crazy long draw distances, ray trace light.
God of War, bro. Ragnarok.
Particle effects that can be turned down in the setting.
My favourite game of all time. Well, both of them. 2018, the first one with his son, and Ragnarok. So both games with his son in, with Atreus in. Best games I've ever played, mate. By far. Best games I've ever played. Nothing comes close. Even Red Dead Redemption 2 and The Witcher 3. They are second place. Yeah, the God of War is first.
Today and go find some gear that a friend told me about. And our journey is going to start in the starting city of Hernand, and we'll go from there.
It is, bro. It is. Both of them. If you've not played, if you've only played Ragnarok and you've not played 2018, you need to play 2018 because 2018 is the first one with his son in. I played them in order, so I played the 2018 one, then Ragnarok, and the story carries on.
Hopefully we find it.
Through both games, the story carries on. Both games are basically one game. Yeah. Oh, they're amazing. Oh, they're amazing. The relationship between him and his son is fucking brilliant. I've got my own boys. Like one of my boys is in chat, yeah. So I was imagining like my own boys. And Atreus is a little bit like my son Ginge. And I wasn't as big as Kratos when I was younger, but I was a big fucking geezer. Do you know what I mean? So a lot of times during that game, I'm going through that game and I'm just imagining me and Ginge.
I don't really know what that's about.
Like, I'm not joking, I'm imagining me and my son like it was a bit mad.
A little bit of this with some live commentary. Doing that, obviously that was an edit, I made a script and I put together the whole intro of this video and I hope you guys liked it. If you did, I would love to hear your thoughts on that because it was kind of...
My hours on God of War? Fuck me, bro.
In that style. This guy's doing
My hours on God of War is 100% completed 2018. 100% everything. Can't do no more. Yeah, and the Ragnarok, I've nearly completed all of it. I've completed the story. I've just got some side stuff to do. But I'm probably going to start it again, to be honest. So we're talking hundreds.
Should have enough daylight to...
Hundreds. I think 150 hours for 2018. And I think I'm on 112 hours or something on Ragnarok.
Sure, but these tank places. Oh, there is a fire.
I am up this time every morning, yeah.
Make some battered grain.
Boy.
Delicious.
Come here, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Atreus. Here, boy.
The cooking in this
Boy.
reminds me very much of like Monster Hunter or something like that. I'll be damned. Helm of Ignition.
Where did I do my go-kart racing? Brideo.
I'm just okay. There is a chance that I just find a whole lot of stuff to distract me on the way.
Full throttle.
Helm of Ignition is a quiet
Years and years ago,
battle.
mate.
Got a bed here. This mace looks very interesting.
Oh, here we go, son. I don't know if he's still in chat. He's probably not. He's probably gone to watch Crimson Desert. But if he was in chat, yeah, I'd just be like, here we are, son. Your dad never used to race go-karts. And my son would be like, yeah, he did.
Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and put it on.
Yeah, son. Me and your Uncle Simon never used to race for the track, son.
Cannot be used yet. Okay, so maybe...
Never used to race for the track,
I
son.
can try to ignite them with this thing.
I'm slow, son, on a go-kart, son.
I used the key.
I'm slow according to these lot.
Up to the
Right, okay. We were very confused.
top. Okay. Well, there's a brazier. What happens if I light this thing? You could light it by lighting an arrow.
I'm slow, son. I never used to do that shit.
Imagine if you put this effort into anything that made money.
Apparently. Hey, son, here's one for you. Listen to this. Do you know what I said the other day? We was talking about scramming. And I was saying that we all had his own motorbikes. We used to go to fucking Wales, Enduro, and we used to go track riding. And I did tell them straight, I went, look, I was the worst rider there. I said, both of my boys, you and your brother, are better than me on a motorbike. I said, I'm more balls. I'm all balls and no fucking skill. Which is right, yeah, Liam? I said, I have broke my wrist, my ankle, my fingers. I said, I used to go up stuff. They used to go up like on the gears. And I used to turn my bike around.
Go, you're definitely on the gear.
Did you know that, son? And full rev. Fourth gear. Full spotting up that
No way, Daddy. That's mint.
fucker to get up there. And then I'd come off at the top, wouldn't I? Is that the truth, son, or not? Because these lot think I'm fucking chatting shit, mate. I mean, yeah. Nah, mate. Nah. Yeah, come flying off. Ginge will tell ya. No word of a lie, mush. Yeah, Ginge, did your Auntie Sammy get on your brother's KX85?
Auntie Sammy's a nonce.
Yeah, right. When we was camping outside that scram track and ram it straight into a fence.
Yeah, he is, Rick. But like I said, his son's probably in the same house. Probably only way that I think that they can get their dad's attention.
These up, and they have a challenge.
When she was pissed at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Essentially a skill point that you can use. Sell 3 goats to Graham at the Camps Ranch. Okay. Well, that's something I can do at some point.
I don't even know what he's talking about now. I haven't listened to anything he said for a good 10 minutes.
And
This is one that'll make you laugh. This is one that'll make you laugh because my son's in chat. He'll confirm this.
it just
Yeah.
looks good at all times. I want you guys to know
Ginger's a plant.
it's going to be very
Clean through the fence on at Ashdown. Yeah, right here.
Ginge Kelly.
Our son. Did your Uncle Simon take my car around the scram track?
Uncle Simon's a nonce.
Over the triple fucking, over the double tabletops and everything. Did your Uncle
That was a few days ago, that, Lucy.
Simon take my fucking car round the scram track?
I want to try this out.
Full speed. And destroy my clutch.
Okay. I one tapped him.
Yeah, I know there's a video somewhere, Ginge.
I'm sure I've seen Ginger's name on the order list of what would Bill Kelly do.
There is a video somewhere. If you can find that video, send it to me and I'll put it on TikTok. You can find any of the videos from the madness. Yeah, Ginge. Did your dad, at 2 o'clock in the morning when we needed firewood, used to go into a forest, chop down a 40-foot fucking tree mush, and drag that shit back on a quad?
Alright, nice. Got a few things, plenty of
I will do, mate.
arrows and whatnot. This guy looks important for you.
Back in a sec.
Wandering free sword.
Yeah, we all did, didn't it, Ginge?
It's just a random guy.
They all think we're chatting shit, bro.
Looks like we may actually be.
They all think, bruv, did we used to drive through rivers? Did we used to go through the river on his bikes? Clean through the river, up to your seat in water.
Marker there.
Did we used to do that shit, son? Did we used to go up dry riverbeds like this in Wales, enduro
I
riding?
just passed another challenge. What's this one gonna be? Overwhelming slash knock back 10 enemies within 30 seconds using a longsword, and they were kind enough to give me.
These fuckers are stupid, son. I swear to God, I'm not joking with you. They think, nah, I never did all that stuff. Never did all that. No, you never did all that. You never did all that.
What is this stuff?
Yes, we fucking did.
Discovery. Bismuth. Can I mine this? I have no idea. Whoa, whoa!
You need to get some of the videos from me, son, and then I can put some of the videos on here. Do you know what I mean? Because I ain't got none.
Break the damn shit?
They're all on, like, you know, my old phone. Do you know that fucking, the one before my iPhone? iPhone 5 wore it. Do you know the really old one? I don't know where the fuck that shit is, bruv. Do you know what I mean? I can't find it. So if you can get loads of videos of us scamming and stuff for me, and then I can put it all over TikTok.
It's false. Because I've just mined it. It's looking a little bit.
I don't know. I've not seen that video, Danny, but I have seen one of you bottling it. With some lads on a driving range recently. Don't know if you have anything to say on that or not. I'll not push it though. I'll not push it.
Chilly up here.
How long do you reckon until that's my fault?
Let's keep moving. We are
No, it's not insecurity. It's because every fucking person on here calls me a liar every day.
something here.
Because you're a liar, mate.
Every single person says I chat shit every day. No, I fucking don't.
It's taking a bit of a hit.
No, I fucking don't.
Where's our Wells mace?
My son just told you the scram track that we did it at.
After all. Okay, we're looking at the
We used to
map.
camp outside Ashdown.
Some water over here.
'Cause when you're the owner.
Straight.
So we used to camp there all weekend.
There's probably a road.
Ride the track in the day and camp on the night. Ride the track in the day and camp on the night.
Oh shoot. Oh. Okay, I ran out of stamina very quickly there.
Billy Mitchell looking like.
Now, my friend did warn me traveling around up here is not easy. So I think I'm starting to see what he means.
I'll search it up, yeah, I'll search it later and get the videos, you know.
We're way out here.
Has he still got his channel? Don't say his actual channel, because he'll just get bear shit in there, won't he, bro? He'll get fucking 5,000 people today just message bear shit to my bro. But I
think you're strongly overestimating how many people watch your lives, Danny, if you think 5,000 people are going to go.
remember his channel. Has he still got his channel?
I'm such a big fan.
I'll go on his channel and I'll get the videos off his channel.
Love,
I didn't realise till I started this live that I'm exhausted.
the formation of
Here's another one, son. Here's another one. Confirm this.
games. It's such a
Right, son.
thing, but just makes me happy.
Everybody thinks, right, that your dad
Okay. Yeah,
takes
right,
cocaine.
We got a shiny.
Please explain to these people how I feel about cocaine, son.
There's a tower up high.
I honestly think your dad takes coke, you know, bro.
Shiny things.
Swear to God, son, I think I take class A drugs, mate.
Oh, I see a bridge. Okay. Oh, and I see a bunch of bismuth. Okay. That's the things we gotta do here. I'm thinking that's probably a thumbnail right there.
I don't take cocaine, mate.
Made it to the bridge.
Rolling
I
scat.
don't take cocaine, mate.
Actual physics, it looks like, yeah.
I'm against it.
Well, I imagine you could actually break this thing. Not sure. What is this? Dark sworn blizzard suppressing stone lantern. Ignite.
Exactly, Liam. This is what I've told them.
The blizzard in the surrounding area. Okay.
Told you. When I was younger, yeah, parties and stuff, I'd engage. Watch Gordon Ramsay documentary, which my son will confirm. As soon as I watched that documentary, son, did I stop taking all Class A drugs like that?
This might be bad.
As soon as I saw it.
Dude, get out of the sky.
And now I've gone mad at him.
What are you?
Because he engages when he goes out, mate. He'll go out with his mates and he'll text some. I'll find out and I'll be like, fuck it, I'll go mad at him, bro.
Yeah, the things that he's against, turkey teeth, designer clothes, cocaine, that also, just by chance, a list of things he can't afford.
Absolutely mad at him. That's the only reason me and Liam ever argue. Me and him have such a good relationship. Such a good father-son relationship, me and that boy. Love him to bits. But it's the only time we argue. When he takes Class A drugs, I go fucking mental. And it's not hypocritical, Liam knows. Yes, I used to take them when I was younger, but I found out what was in them. It's just he won't listen to his fucking dad. But he is 25 years of age. He's a grown.
You know, I'm clean now, and I've been clean for 2 years and 3 months, and 2 weeks, near enough, almost to the day, right? And it's a bit of a misconception that I'm against drugs. I'm not. If you can go out and weekend, take drugs, and they're not ruining your life, fucking go for it, have fun. But I just know I can't do that. So Danny, like Delusional Danny G2 says, I think somebody with turkey teeth has come up to Tony in Benidorm. Probably had Gucci on as well. Seen who she was, had a laugh and thought, I'll have a laugh here. He's on coke, he's necked on with her, and probably sent Danny the video or something. And that's why he's against those things. That's what I think. I agree with Delusional Danny G2.
Man, that's what he wants.
I'm gonna. Oh, I died, and so the fires are no longer.
I don't like it because I saw how it was made. Once I saw how it was made, mate, I extrapolated every Class A drug to be made the same way. Not the same
Hey, nice one,
way,
Glenn.
but similar.
Oh boy.
Cocaine, bro, this is no joke. My son knows this because he has watched it, but he just won't listen to me, right? Cocaine is made like this, bro. They get the leaves, they put it in this thing, just put loads of leaves over the floor, basically, yeah? So put loads of leaves all over my floor in my front room, right? This is why I won't take it, right? This is why it melts your nose and shit. Now I know why it melts people's noses, right? I never knew this up until about 8-9 years ago, till the Gordon Ramsay
Quite possibly.
did this thing, because don't forget his brother died of cocaine. So Gordon Ramsay wanted to know about cocaine, so he went into the jungle and watched them make it, yeah? They get the leaves, they put them all over the floor, they get cement, powder, cement, yeah, right, powder. They sprinkle all the cement powder all over the leaves. They get
Isn't it just called cement? Not cement powder, but go on.
hydrochloric acid and sulfuric acid,
Right?
petrol, diesel. They pick the leaves up, they put it in a barrel, they put diesel in there,
What did he think was in drugs?
they put
Vitamin C.
petrol in there, and then they put hydrochloric acid and sulfuric acid. They put the top on and they let it ferment. Once it ferments, right, they draw a clear liquid off the bottom. That clear liquid they let dry, and that's your fucking cocaine. And then when it comes to the dealers, to make crack cocaine, yes, Gary, or to make the cocaine stronger, do you know when you get like sniff and it's proper crystallized? That's because they've added rat poison. And that's no joke. They add rat poison to crack to make it stronger. But
Have you seen the list of poisons that are in tobacco, smoking tobacco, Danny?
if they want to make cocaine stronger, they will add some of the crack rocks into the cocaine and crush them into the powder. So that's why sometimes you are sniffing what you would say is power. No, you're not. You're sniffing crack mixed with coke. That's why I stopped taking it. That's the reason why I stopped taking it. Soon as I found out that how that was made, and I was like, I cannot believe I put that in my body. I cannot believe I put that in my fucking body. And then I thought, speed, it's got to be done the same. Pills, they've got to be done the same. They've all got to have mad shit in them. And I ain't taking that shit. Me,
Ricky cleans off his fucking nut again, isn't he?
I will only take two things. My son will tell you this. His dad will only take two things nowadays. Magic mushrooms. I picked them myself.
Because in Rowley Regis, born and raised on the golf ranges where he spent most of his days, chilling out, relaxing, maxing all cool, when a couple of guys that were up to no good, they started causing trouble on the driving range. He got in one little fight and Danny got scared. And then bloody Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Out from West Brom. I literally picked them my fucking self out the ground. And cannabis, because I can pick it off the plant. That's the only two things I'll touch, mate. Yes, I do. That's why when anybody comes in and says, "Aren't you off your head on coke?" I'm like, "Are you fucking stupid?"
Are you stupid? It's prescription opiates.
I am like dead against that shit. I can't stand it. Mushrooms are much better. Mushrooms are from the earth, mate. Not messed with, from the
I would do it now if I could be asked, but I can't.
earth. There is no diesel, petrol, acid or cement powder or rat poison in mushrooms, mate. The soil. They are. Mushrooms are a reparative. They repair you mentally. Mushrooms will repair. If you're broken mentally, you take magic mushrooms, and every time you come out the back of them, when you're on magic mushrooms, you'll be forced
Yes, Patty
by
Hall.
the mushrooms to face your problems. I'm not joking. They are powerful.
It's wild, you know, right? We've only got 60 people in here at night, right? Because it's 10 to 4 in the morning. But our chat's still bouncing 100 times more active than Danny's when he's got 200 people watching him.
So powerful. The most powerful drug
Shammy B on the speed, is he?
on this planet.
I was on speed for 15, yeah, me.
There is nothing comes close to magic mushrooms. I know, because I take them on a regular basis. Once a year, I take magic mushrooms,
The first 12 of which, good times.
and I take that much that I'm in space. I've already worked out all my problems on magic mushrooms. They've helped me grow. I mean, yes, the meditation
What happened to Danny's midnight gym wanks?
is what I do every day, but the magic mushroom sessions over the years have helped me grow into a nicer person,
196 of Danny's are blocked, though, I know.
because that's what magic mushrooms do. If you're an evil cunt, you are going to experience evil shit, and you are going to be faced with it, and you are going to have to rectify it, and you are going to have to move past it. That's what magic mushrooms do. They're powerful to the human psyche, and they will heal you, or they will break you. Absolutely true.
One of my friends from high school, I won't say his name, but if he does watch this, he knows exactly who he is, took loads of acid when we were like between 19 and about 22. Loads of acid, loads of mushrooms, and he's literally never been right since. I don't think he's touched any hallucinogenics for 20 odd years now, and he's still not right.
Absolutely true. Coming from somebody who has taken them probably 10 times, 10 years in a row. So it's coming from somebody who has a lot of experience with them, mate. How do you start what level? You just take an amount.
I'm studying brain science at the moment, and it's interesting to see how the brain is affected when people like Danny spend 90% of their day having a conversation with themselves.
That's not going to kill you. Like, well, not magic mushrooms can't kill you. It's not like that. You can't overdose on magic mushrooms. It's impossible. You can't overdose the body to die on magic mushrooms. Can't do that, you know. But you can make the mind trip out for so long that you can get fucking insane. Yeah.
I know someone who used to take loads of mushrooms and acid and had to stop driving because years on has random trips and had a bad accident on the motorway swerving for something that wasn't there. Yep, that
So
would
you don't
do
want
it.
to take too many.
I've had acid before. I've never had magic mushrooms. They're the one drug I never tried. Tried pretty much everything else, from tack to heroin. Never tried magic mushrooms.
I did the first time I ever took them. I double dosed because everybody else in the room came up. Everybody else was off the tits, and I wasn't. I was stone cold fucking straight. So I double engaged, and I shouldn't have done that because then it all hit me in one. That's when I had an out of body experience my first time. The first time I did it, yeah, I had an out of body experience, man. I was floating above my own body. My best friend, Matthew Pickering, talked me back into my own body, but I could see the top of his head while he was kneeling next to me while I was laid on the settee. I was laid on the settee, yeah, floating above my own body, looking at the top of his fucking head mush. Ask me how the fuck that happened, I'll never know. And he talked me back into my own body. How mental's that? And a lot of people who've never took magic mushrooms will say that's bullshit. No, it's not. People who have took magic mushrooms, big doses, no, Danny ain't chatting no shit here. This is how strong these motherfuckers are. There was a picture on his wall of a tulip, a big painting of a tulip. It turned into an octopus, right? And there was loads of us in the room, and it cuddled us all in its like tentacles, and its face looked like a Walt Disney octopus, bro. Not a proper octopus, like a cartoon, loving, nice octopus.
What's a Walt Disney octopus?
Best way to describe it.
These thoughts are horrific. Honestly, I've nearly got tears in my eyes off that one. I hate being ill.
My best mate's had a piss into the toilet, and his
That's where you're meant to piss.
piss turned into a waterfall with unicorns running over the top.
So you are watching your pal have a piss. That's all I got from that, Danny. On the old cock watch way, it's all right. I'm on mushrooms. Can I watch you have a piss?
Top of it.
Did the unicorn suck him off? Was the unicorn wearing your hat and hoodie, Danny? I'm just asking.
Work that one out. Yeah, I'm not joking. His piss was hitting the fucking toilet, and then as it hit the toilet, it turned into a waterfall with unicorns running over the top of it. And people say, well, how can you remember this? What people who take magic
Is his Big Ruth and them just letting it slide that he was watching his pal have a piss?
mushrooms will tell you, ain't like any other drug. No amnesia. You take magic mushrooms, you remember everything.
Definitely, it was definitely Guan's cock. Put it like this, right? If we've all seen Guan's penis, right? So he turns very gay on mushrooms. We've all seen Guan's penis, right? So Danny's definitely watched Guan have a wee before.
Once you're straight-headed again, you remember everything. So does everybody else. Me and my mate once, yeah, right? We was that off his heads, me and Garn, that we
Good God. Danny's mushroom stories are going to kill me. Go on, you and go on.
went in to make some more magic mushrooms. We put the
You went in to make some more magic mushrooms. What?
fucking things in the pan, yeah, to make the soup, right? And I swear the
Oh, magic mushroom soup. Why not just eat the fucking mushrooms? Why not just eat handfuls of mushrooms?
mushrooms started turning into tadpoles, and they started swimming around the pan like fucking apes.
Oh, right. Why is everything cock related? Now there's tadpoles in the soup now. Did they come out at the end of his magic bell end? Did his magic bell end with the unicorns and the little tadpoles and the... I can't take this at this time of night.
In tadpoles, and then one of them jumped out the pan, no joke, and it was fucking, you know, like a mushroom, like with a red and white thing, like the one off fucking Mario. Motherfucker looked like the one off Mario, bruv. And he was sat on a toadstool smoking a spliff with shades on, looking at me and my best mate. And me and my best mate were that convinced.
Was the tadpole cock watching it.
Convinced that what we were seeing was real. We went and got his mobile phone and filmed it. The next morning when we got up, we looked at it. We looked at the footage. It was just a pan of mushrooms.
Show her the video then. What you mean to say that your camera phone didn't pick up your fictitious hallucinations? Does Danny realise that the concept, well, he clearly doesn't, the concept, Danny, of a hallucination is you see something in your head that's not there, right? Your pal won't see the same thing you do, even if you are having hallucinations. Unless you truly are sharing a fucking brain cell.
Yes, Gary. It was just a pan of mushrooms, bro. But we was convinced we'd seen alien tadpoles and some little mushroom with shades on smoking a spliff. Fuck me, bro. That's magic mushrooms for you.
You know, I was at when I was an air conditioning engineer, we used to do the air conditioning in a room called the Brain Bank in the RVI hospital in Newcastle. We had to move one of the cold storage units once. We had to move it to get it further enough away from the wall to access the back of it, because it was refrigeration and air conditioning, not just air conditioning. And we moved one of the like storage unit things, which is technically a big like a industrial freezer really. And there was a couple of like sealed packets, you know, like you would see a sealed like piece of ham on the shelf in, you know, when you get sliced ham, which slices a human brain. Wasn't very nice.
No, you don't get no hangover, no come down. No hangover, no come down, bro. Basically, as soon as they're out your system, if you noticed, you'll be tripping 1 minute, and then you'll be sat there and you'll be like, yo, everybody, are you done? Because I've stopped tripping now. And everybody will be like, yeah. And then that's it, that's normal. You're just tired, isn't it? You just need to sleep.
See, when I was on acid, brilliant. When I was on acid, what happened was I got tired. I was really tired long before it wore off. Now, most drugs that I've taken would have a stimulant side of them that would keep you awake during it. You know what I mean? And I just wanted the feeling to fuck off so I could go to sleep. That's all I wanted. It was the second half of the night I took acid wasn't very nice.
That's all it is, you're just tired, but that's because of all the visuals and all the mental shit that you've seen in it. Just tires you out. Now you don't feel it the next day. You get to sleep, wake up, you're back to normal, but you could stay awake, but you're just very tired. I am anyway. After I've done magic mushrooms, I'm always very tired, you know, mentally tired, because you've seen so much shit. Yeah, like, it's mad. So I'm always tired, as in I need to sleep. But then as soon as I wake up, I'm just back to normal, bro. Usually after a session on mushrooms, we'll sit there afterwards.
He's an absolute fucking wally, isn't he?
Having a hot chocolate, yeah, before we get to sleep, talking about it. All of us.
Is there any tadpoles in this hot chocolate? I'm just asking, Danny. I'm just asking.
We'll be like, so fucking, do you remember that? And they'll be like, yeah. Fucking, that was mad, Danny, man. Do you know what I mean? I'll be like, oh, yeah, that's fucking crazy, bro. Do you know what I mean? So normally you sat there talking about it afterwards, and then you usually will have a hot chocolate and good sleep. SK.
I don't think he's got ADHD at all, right? I'm diagnosed ADHD, and so are the majority of my friends, and some of the ones that aren't diagnosed with ADHD, I can pretty much see it in them, and I think that's why. I think there's a certain type of person that I really get on with, and I think that is people with ADHD, and I've never met anybody that has ADHD that's thick. And he's fucking thick.
Cash. Tom Hill.
I think Danny said, who was it Danny said? Danny said, not Pro Bro. Who was the other little one? Witty diagnosed him with ADHD.
The trip can last anywhere from 4 to 8 hours, bro. Yes, time depends on the dosage and the mushrooms, the different type of the mushrooms. I normally pick Liberty caps.
I don't know, Rachel. I don't. Sometimes I think you have, sometimes I think you haven't.
But I've had different mushrooms. I've had mushrooms from Mexico and everything. That was fucking.
Normally people with ADHD get obsessed with things. I suppose you have been obsessed with me for some time. So, could it be that?
That was mad. I had them last 2 years ago in Cornwall. My mate came with me and my wife.
Your youngest child definitely has ADHD.
And he brought them with him. And we only had, there was dried.
But again, I'm not a doctor. It's just my opinion.
So when they're dry, they're
I'm definitely more qualified to talk about it than fucking Witty.
stronger than when they're wet. Or it doesn't take as much weight.
Borderline personality disorder. Yeah, I've got a friend who has that. And he's convinced Danny's bipolar. But again, I don't know enough about it. I don't think what Danny has is bipolar. I don't know. I think it's definitely a personality disorder, though. BPD's a pretty good guess.
Should I say? Yeah, as when they're wet.
I think I've got a touch of tism myself.
So I think we had like just under 3 gram. That was all it took. 3 gram of dried mushroom.
When I went for my ADHD medication thing, again for the second time, which was about just over a year ago, maybe now, the doctor said to us, the ADHD specialist said, "Have you ever been assessed for autism?" I went, "No, I don't. No, never felt the need." "Do you know anything about autism?" "Nope." He was like, he'd only spent 15, 20 minutes talking to us. He was like, "I think it's a good idea. You go for that." He's looking at all right. And he put us forward for a autism like assessment, which it's NHS, so I'm still on a waiting list.
Mushrooms. I just grinded them up. Not joking, grinded all the mushrooms up. 9 gram of mushrooms, yeah, between 3 of us. Grinded it all up and then separated it into 3. We just got a can of Coke each, got the dried mushrooms, stuck them in his mouth.
I don't think he's bipolar either.
Just swallowed it with Coke. Swear to God, Tony was tripping her box off. My mate, swear
Tony's tripping her box off.
to God, he was.
Was Bill Kelly in the box?
He was.
Was there lots of tadpoles in Tony's box? There's a lot of tadpoles get into Tony's box. They normally fuse with their eggs to make children that aren't yours.
Sat because we had a fire outside, yeah, and he was sat outside by the fire for hours, bro, just tripping his box off into that fire. I'm not joking. He was off his fucking tits. Me and Tony were in the universe, flying in like a purple and
Oh, so you and Tony are having the same trip as well, are you?
blue liquid. Imagine this. So we're in space. We're on some kind of chariot. Me and Tony. And we're flying through space, yeah? But in like a viscous liquid. So we could breathe in it. It's really hard to explain because it was tripping. It was like a neon purple and blue liquid that we was in, but breathing, going through space and seeing stars and fucking planets and suns and galaxies and fucking everything.
Were the suns yours or were they just Tony's? Just asking. Would be interesting to see. I've completely forgot the end of that. So God, I'm tired. Give us a second. I need another wee.
Yeah, because if you're tripping with me, so if you're sat next to me right now, and we're both tripping his box off, and I say, "No way, bro, look at that," and you're like, "What?" I'm like, "Is that a plant on my windowsill?" "Bro, you can't see that. That shit's turned into a fucking elephant, bro. It's a pink elephant, bro." You'll look at the plant and it'll turn into a pink elephant. It's amazing that, isn't it? So my wife, sometimes, she's been on trips where she's started to go into a bad trip, which can happen. And I've just brought her out of it. I'm brilliant at doing it. Like if you take mushrooms with me, you'll never have a bad trip. Because if you start to have a bad trip and you start to panic, I will literally come, and this is what I do. If people are having I'm experienced, bro. So I get your hands, so I put your hands like that in my hands, and I stand you up, and then I start talking to you. And I start taking you somewhere else, but into a lovely place. Always space. I'll be like, come on, bro, you with me, man? We're floating. And then I'll start moving your hands, and you'll feel like you're floating. And then what you were scared about, you'll start to forget about. And then I'll start to talk you into a place. Do you know what I mean, right? And I'll talk you into a place of like, a really nice place. And then you'll come to that place with me. Do you know what I mean? And then we'll both be in that place, and then you'll be loving life. And then whatever you was thinking about that was having a bad trip, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. Because you don't want anybody to have a bad trip. You don't. You really, really don't. My best friend did it for me. Like I said, the first time I tripped, I took too much.
Just go on with his magic willy, is it?
And I had an out-of-body experience, and I shit my pants, bro. And my best mate come, and he just put his hand on my chest here. Yeah, right? And he just talked me back into my own body. He just put his hand on my heart, yeah, and he just started talking to me. Yes, Gary. And he talked me back into my own body, and then I had the best
No, what was the website that we found that tracksuit on, Rich? For £13 for the full tracksuit?
night of my life. But to begin with, it was damn right scary. Because I was shitting myself. I can remember the feeling. I was actually proper scared. Because I thought I was dead. I can remember saying stuff to him, like, he's like, Danny, your lips are moving, you're talking, you're all right, my brother.
I think Tony's potentially has special needs or developmental delay. I'm 150% on that. Or she's been around Danny too long. Or a mixture of all three.
You're all right, my brother. And I was like, well, Pico, listen, bro. I'm looking at the top of your head. I'm looking down on my body. And like, are you sure I'm not dead, bro? Because I think I've took too much, bro. I'm shitting myself here. I'm really scared. And Pico was like, Danny, you're fine.
Alibaba, that's it. Yeah, you can get that limited. It's called limited edition something tracksuit. Just put Lodgeful tracksuit into Google. I'm sure it'll come up.
Man.
Does AI know what Lodgeful means yet?
You're talking out of your mouth. I'm looking at your mouth talking, Dan. And he just kept talking to me like this while his hand was on my heart. And I can remember just going, opening my eyes back into my body. I was like, yo, that was mad. He was like, you all right now? And I was like, yeah, man, that was mad. And then I just started tripping my box off and had the best night of my life. It's a true story. First time I ever tripped, bro.
Ask Tony, she was there.
Yeah, best night. It is a true story. You don't believe me, I don't fucking really care. It's my experience from my
Oh, you definitely care.
life. I'm just trying to tell you an experience from my life.
Tell about the experience you had at the driving range yesterday, please.
Anybody who's taken a lot of magic mushrooms, to put it into context, anybody who's taken magic mushrooms,
It's all right. I'll be on them tomorrow.
these were wet.
So if you send me them now, right, it'll be less embarrassing because I'll not be there. Rachel's been writing AI songs
So we
about me.
picked them that day, yeah? And we had, basically, I got 28 gram of mushrooms, yeah? So 28, 56, 100 gram of mushrooms, let's just say 100 gram of mushrooms, yeah? Separated it into 4 piles, right? I cooked off a pile of, like, say, 30 gram of mushrooms, right? Gave 2 people that liquid, filled the pan back up. You don't cook it, you don't let it boil, right? Then cooked another batch, gave that to 2 people. Then cooked another batch, gave that to 2 people, including me, because there was 6 of us there, yeah? And then I cooked another batch, which nobody had. I was going to leave till later if anybody wanted any. I drunk my batch of everybody else. I was the last one to drink. But my best mate, gone. Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah,
Go on, get your cock out again. Go on.
my 2 best friends with me that night. So my best mate Guy, my best mate Pico, Matthew. Yeah. Pico had already drunk his. Guy drunk his last to me, right? And Guy come up, he was tripping his box off. And I'm sat there watching them all trip their heads off. And nothing's happening to me.
I'm half tempted to put all of the drunken emails that I get on a weekendly basis from my ex and turn them into AI songs and just put them out with no context. I think that would be pretty funny.
normal. So I went back into the kitchen and the stuff that I'd cooked up for if anybody wanted any, I just dipped the cup in there, took another cupful and drunk it.
This is a song called Can I Buy the Cat Off You?
And then I come up on both cupfuls. First time I'd ever had them. And that's what happened to me. It's the truth.
They had a high naked man wriggle. He loves a man wriggle, does Danny? Didn't you see a Pico lived in? I don't know. I think she's too old to leave him now. She's too old to do anything now.
No, I'm not a fighter. I'm a golfer.
But you know, I mean, she's definitely special needs of some description. I don't know much about special needs and such, but you think the company's probably nice for her. Do you know what I mean?
I just had to wait longer. That's all it was. I just had to wait. If I would have waited probably another 15 minutes or something, that first one would have hit me and I would have been like everybody else. But I was impatient. I was very, very impatient. And I just wanted to feel like everybody else was feeling because they was all walking around the room in a fucking totally different world. And I was like, I want some of that. Even my wife, she was walking around the room.
Yeah, I can imagine that your wife would want to be in a completely different world than what she is. Bell end.